Welcome students to this week's vocabulary netcast. This is for Unit 1, Week 2, Day 1. Alright students, Mr. Powell is I'm going to say the vocabulary word so that you can hear the correct pronunciation. I am going to define it, use it in a sentence, and then I'm going to ask you a question about it. Alright. Now remember students that it's important that we fold the paper correctly. We're going to fold it 4 times. Once, twice, 3 times, and yet one more. That makes 4. And by doing so, it gives us enough sections so that we can, again, write the word, we can define it, we can use it provide an example, and then use it in a sentence. Once again, we can write the word, we can define it, give an example, and then write our question sentence. Okay? And we can do that for 1, 2, 3, 4 words per side for a grand total of 8. All right, let's begin, students. Let's go ahead and start with our first word. Our first word is sympathy. Sympathy. Pause the video, write the word on your word square. Okay, let's go ahead and define sympathy. Sympathy means the understanding of a person's feelings. The understanding of a person's feelings. Go ahead and define it by pausing the video and writing it on your word square. All right, let's go ahead and provide an example. An example of sympathy is, the group nodded in sympathy as Mona described the loss of her pet. Yes, it was sad. Pause the video, write your example. Let's provide a good response to the ask question. The question is, how is sympathy, or how does sympathy differ from pity? Now it's important, students, that when you write your answer, that you're taking the important information from the question and transferring it to your statement. You're rewriting the question, providing good information into a sentence that's a statement. All right. Pause the video, write your sentence. Our next word, students, is shrieks. Shrieks. Pause the video, write your word. Let's define shrieks. Shrieks means loud cries. Shrieks. Pause the video, write. An example of shrieks would be, shrieks of delight filled the gym when the home team scored. Pause the video, write your example. It's time for our ask, or the question. What do shrieks sound like? I think Mr. Powell gave you a pretty good example of that before. Now, remember, you're restating the question in statement form. Okay? Include some good details, spice it up a little bit, pause the video, and write. Our next word, students, is mournful. Mournful. Pause the video, write the word on your word square. An example, students, of mournful is, the lost dog had mournful eyes. The lost dog had mournful eyes. Pause the video, write your example. It's time for the ask, part of the assignment, and it is, what is an antonym of mournful? What is an antonym of mournful? And again, you're going to restate the question, including a lot of the important details in your statement. Pause the video, write your answer. Our next word is decency. Decency. Pause the video, write the word on your word square. A definition of decency is the quality of being polite and considerate. Decency. Pause the video, write your definition. Next is the example. The audience had the decency to stop talking when the movie started. Pause the video, write your definition. Actually, that was the example. Pause it, write it. All right, the ask. In what other ways can people show decency? Now on this one, you guys can have some fun, and there's going to be a lot of different possibilities. So again, have fun restating the question in your answer. We want to hear some good stuff on some examples of how humankind or mankind can show signs of decency. Pause the video and write. Okay, students, that's the end of what we want you to accomplish and have ready for day one. So again, the purpose of doing this is we want you guys to become better readers and writers. Okay? Go for it. Get her done. See you tomorrow.